Hello, everybody. We're gonna play a little bit of Satisfactory today. Maybe, if I can connect to the server, maybe. There we go. More waiting on sub Mirax. Oh, Mirax, what am I gonna do with you? Hello, BKJ, Daphnis, Urel, hello. Yeah, sorry for the late start today. I had to wait on a package to be delivered. It's one that required a signature, and it was scheduled to be delivered during this stream time. So I had to wait. Otherwise, I wouldn't get the package, and we'd have to do it another day, and then so on and so forth. Okay, anyway, so it's just gonna be me and Joe today. I'm gonna undeafen and say hello to Joe. Hey Joe, how's it going?
Hey Hypno, going well. I was just cleaning up that nitrogen pipeline, switching it over to a double stack because that nitrogen node was capable of producing way more than 600 meters, cubic meters per minute.
Oh,
But pipeline could only move 600 meters.
okay.
So now I've got it set up so if we want to extend that in the future, it'll be a lot easier.
Yeah, that sounds awesome, dude.
Yeah, so nothing too glamorous. I've been saving all the glamorous stuff for when we actually get the group together.
Oh yeah,
But
fair.
in the short term, I'm like, people are gonna need nitrogen for stuff. Now that I got these 4 blenders making the cooling systems, I'm definitely hitting the nitrogen tap a little bit harder.
So what are you using nitrogen for? You said you're putting in a mixer for what?
Blenders.
Blender for what?
So the heat sinks plus nitrogen plus motors makes the cooling systems.
Oh, right.
And the cooling systems are helpful for both supercomputers and some of the space station parts eventually, I think.
Okay.
Like they go into making the turbo motors, which right now we don't have automated. But yeah. So that's what I've been working on.
Cool.
So I take it from the fact that you're here. Did you get your HermitCraft TCG cards?
Yeah, they came. They arrived. I signed for them, so now I don't have to wait. But now I gotta spend time actually signing them, which I'll probably do over the next couple days.
Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun signing mine. I've signed 3 of the 6 bricks so far.
Okay.
And one thing I've been doing is I've been hopping in the Hangout chat and letting people know when I'm doing the signings on stream or whatever.
Right.
So like last night, Cub and Jev and Scar all popped in.
Oh, that sounds fun. Yeah.
Yeah, so kind of just had like a little hangout while I signed my first batch. But yeah, so definitely like just post in the general chat. Hey, I'm gonna be in Hangout if anyone wants to hang out. Sometimes people do, sometimes they don't. This morning it was just me, but like half the the California people and Arizona people aren't awake at 8:30 our time or my time.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Generally, when I do that kind of stuff, I like to zone out and just watch a documentary or I don't know whatever I'm interested in at that moment, I guess.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be streaming myself signing them. I don't really have a camera set up to like.
Yeah, my camera setup is not optimal. Okay. Yeah. So what are you working on?
Today I'm going to be working on the second story of the factory that I've been working on the last couple of streams. This is to make the magnetic field generators.
Ooh, those sound important.
Yeah, it's the second item from the left on our phase 4 thing in the upper right hand corner.
Oh, okay, cool. So what do you need for those? Versatile frame rods and electromagnetic control rods. So electromagnetic control rods, it looks like. So are you doing the AI limiter or the high-speed connector one?
I think it was a high-speed connector one. I'm using like a bunch of different recipes here. Are you talking about for the versatile framework?
Well, yeah. So in order to make the magnetic thing, don't you need electromagnetic control rods?
Oh, you're talking about the electromagnetic control rods.
Oh, are you just working on the versatile framework part?
No, we're working on both of these together, but like I did this in a planner, and I was like, this is what I'm trying to make, and it said, okay, this is all the resources you need and all the machines you need and all this kind of stuff. So like, I'm not really sweating the small things, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm making these parts, but I don't know where they're being made just yet. Like, I don't have a dedicated section for that, I guess. Which one am I making here? So yeah, the electromagnetic connection rod, I believe, with the high-speed connector. And then I think I'm just doing the silicon high-speed connector. I'm not actually sure which one I'm doing yet. I'll have to double check.
Yeah, because I'm producing some silicon high-speed connectors over at the heavy modular frame place. So that might be something we could send out with drones if we have extra there. I'm not sure how much extra we have, though. I know we've got enough to like fill the depot when people use them for build gun stuff, but that might not be enough.
Yeah, making AI limiters, but yeah, the way this is listed out, I don't exactly know. Like, I don't know how to go through this and see exactly how it's being made. Well, if I need a resource that we're making, we could do it through drones. I'll definitely let you know, and maybe we can get something together.
Yeah, because like drones are great for the higher expense, you know, like further down the line stuff.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and start getting busy on this. So.
No, that sounds good. Yeah, I just had a tip come in. I need to thank somebody anyway. So yeah, hit me up if you need anything. Though.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just be here in chat.
Cool. Catch you in a bit.
All right. So I need to put a second floor on here, but I need it to be higher than like the highest point, which it looks like is this guy right here. So we need room. Oh, wrong button. Vertical. This guy. I can't tell if that's high enough. That is high enough. And I ran out of rocket fuel. That's embarrassing. There we go. I must have been out for a while. I feel like I'm moving way faster than I have been moving. Okay, so we're gonna go this height for the second floor. And then how the second floor is gonna be laid out, I don't know. We need resources from a lot of different spaces around. Maybe we're gonna do like a maintenance floor and then have like the actual second floor higher. Or not a maintenance floor, a logistical floor. Not quite sure. Soup it. Yeah, so I am using Sleepwalker. FFS says Hypno Satisfactory calculator offers better overview. What I am using is satisfactorycalculator.com. This guy. The problem is it says I need all of these things, but it doesn't say what it's making, so I have to zoom in and like read this, and like when you get all these texts like spaghettied all over the place, it is very hard to tell like what's making what and where and how you're making it. So the AI limiters are coming from this assembler. We're doing plastic and quick wire, I guess, is what's making that. Yeah, I don't know. The question that Joe was asking me was hard to find, and I don't know how to find it in there, so. Oh, the joys of getting older small text. I'll have you know, I actually have superhuman vision. Okay. I have laser eyesight. Mm-hmm. I can read at 20 feet what the normal person can read at 10, okay? Superhuman vision. It's not because I'm getting older, it's because the text literally is tiny. Yep, better in 2020. I actually used to wear glasses. I used to be like super nerd. and wear glasses, and then I got LASIK eye surgery. So now I have superhuman vision. That's a story that I tell everybody anyway. Technically true, but it is a story, and that's what I tell people. And okay, well, this platform on this side is the correct height. Over here, we need to go out 3 more platforms. Guess I'll zip it this way. Your brother got LASIK. You should tell him he's got laser vision. He would like that idea. All right. I don't know how we're going to get up and down to that second story yet. That's not something that I've even put any thought into. Let's get rid of this. But we have plenty of space above our machines and logistical stuff in there. I think I am going to put like a 1 meter, I'm sorry, a 4 meter, 1 platform maintenance area here so we can run belts or something between the floors and have them pop up and make it look nicer. I was like not sure if I was going to do that, but you know what? We are going to do it. I just placed that in the wrong spot. Get zooped. Hello Pookie, how you doing? Been a little bit of a late start today on the stream. Had to wait on a delivery. And then we go out just 3 more? Okay. And 2 more. I hate how these, like, you place the platforms down and they start building, but then they take forever to like actually show that they're building. It sometimes happens, sometimes doesn't happen. I'm not sure why. But there's times where like I've told it to build something and then like it's taken 30 seconds for it to actually show up. It's weird. I appreciate they want the animation of like it appearing, but I don't really like how long it takes. Right. Okay, so we need to go back to our production planner here. So we marked off some things that we already had done, and then we needed to do some more things. So what do we want to do here? We need to take plastic and we need to take a quick wire, and then we can do this. We don't have the plastic actually brought to the building just yet, so maybe we'll hold off on that one. And let's actually take a look. Quick wire, I think. Oh, we don't have power actually hooked up to any of this. I think this is the quick wire right here, yeah. And we have this going this way, most likely. It's really hard to see, it's dark. Where's my light? Okay, so quick wire is gonna be right here. Let's get a floor hole. We're gonna pop that up through the floor there. We're gonna pop it up through the floor there. I think this is just gonna go all the way up, but I don't know. We're gonna leave it right like this because I might need to like change the location, and we'll do that through this floor here. So what else do we need? I feel like there's just too much stuff on this webpage. Like I have this zoomed in so we can read it, but then like that stuff takes up too much space. I wish this would go away. I wish I could hide this so I could have like more view of this. So we need steel into this foundry with concrete. What is this making? Oh, that's just going directly over there. So this is making molded beams, and then we're gonna take steel beams from here and make steel screws. Okay, so both of these need to live next to each other. So where are we making steel? We have coal and iron coming into our steel production. Where are we making steel? That would be up here. So these are our steel producers. I'm actually kind of surprised. Are we not really using any special alternate recipe for steel? It doesn't look like it. Okay, so then we need... Wait a second here. Iron being smelted. Iron's going into the foundry, and then coal is going into the foundry. What do I got going on here? Oh, this is a foundry. Oh, okay. For some reason, I was looking at this thinking it was just like a constructor, and I was like, wait a second. All right, so we have that going into the foundry. So we're making the steel ingots here. So we need to take some of that and have it go into a secondary foundry. And then we also need to take that and have this go into another secondary foundry. Okay, so 2 more foundries. Let's pipe the steel upstairs. And that would be coming out of this one here. That's right there. All right. So we got the quick wire, we got the steel. This over here is going to be our concrete, and the output of the concrete is all the way down here. Wait, I think I did that wrong. Did I? I did. Oh, I really did. Hey, Leslie. We got so many windows open and windows in the wrong places. Okay, so we needed the steel to go into a foundry, 1.73 foundries. And then we need that to go into 1.44 foundries. So I think we're just going to make 2 foundries and use some overclocking techniques is what we're going to do. So the steel is coming up here, but we can move it backwards. What else do we have being made back here? So we have the iron ingots. And then copper. Wait, is the Caterium all the way down here? It is. And then I'm running that under... Okay. Yep. So I think we're going to put the 2 foundries that we're going to need back on this side. Then we'll adjust the belts and stuff. No, wrong one. This one. Foundry. don't know where to place it there. I guess I should place it a little bit further. How about right there? Foundry 1, Foundry 2. This guy is doing... Okay. Well, they both need concrete. Hold on. This is confusing. So we have our steel foundry. We're outputting steel to this one and to this one. And then we are inputting concrete into both of these. So we're doing molded steel pipe and molded beam. Okay, so I need concrete at both of these locations. That's something I didn't see before. Right. So maybe we do the concrete next. The concrete is way down there, and we're gonna need it over here if we keep these at this end, but I think we can do that. So let's get some floor holes down. Hopefully I don't have to do too much rearranging here. And this is just all gonna make sense. Yep. Yep. I think that's right. Seemed like I clicked that weird, so I wasn't sure if that was right, but I think we're fine. Oh, I think that's what I did. I clicked it this way first and then went down. That's why it seemed weird. Okay. So concrete, I think we're going to put into the leftmost. So we need a way. Concrete's going to be coming down this path here. We'll do this. Do that. Oh, I can't put a... Oh, I can. I didn't think I could. I need a merger. Splitter? Splitter. Input from here. Input from here. And then... I can't do something like this, can I? Oh, I was hoping that would snap. Okay. We won't worry about that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise this up like this. Yeah, and then we'll just bring this along the ceiling. Might actually need to make it so the input's from this side. And then we're gonna make this straight. I don't think we could have made that turn look in. Well, you know what we could do? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna change this. I don't really like that kink. It's not a big deal. I don't like it, and we're setting it up right now. We might as well make it the way I like it. We're gonna do it this way. I think this will be better. Because this way, we can like give us as much room as we want, and then it'll make that 90-degree turn into the thing much better. If I do... you know what? We'll just do that. That's fine. Okay, and then we just need a belt from here to there. So this seems like it'd be a problem, but it's really not a problem. All we gotta do Do one of these. Is this gonna be a problem? If we clip that in the ground, does that show underneath? I don't think so. Can I put a splitter on there? Oh, I can put a splitter on there. If the input's coming from this side, does that show from underneath? It does. I don't like it. I don't like it. So what I can do is I can actually make this go around instead of going across like this. We'll make this work. This will be fine. I'm gonna have the two inner ones the same, and I'm gonna have the two outer ones the same. This would work better if I had more space, but it'll be fine. So these guys we're gonna point facing this way. No, this is the wrong one. We're gonna have it on this one. Okay, so splitter, the output, the input. Okay, and then this one, we need the input this way. So we go from there to there, and then we go from here. It doesn't like that conveyor belt invalid shape. I don't know. We do that and then we do this, it'll be fine. Okay, and then all we gotta do is connect these two regularly. And that's our steel input right here. And our steel is coming from here, if I remember correctly. Why can I not connect this? What's going on with this? I don't know, but we got it solved now. And there's our steel. Okay. That works for me. The lift below wasn't snapped to the floor hole. Weird. All right, so the first one we are doing... Which one do I want to do? We're gonna do pipes, and then we're gonna do beams in the other one. This one's pipe. Steel and concrete.
MC Leslie 13 gifted a tier 1 sub to Rule 86. They have given 866 gift subs in the channel.
Yo, Leslie, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate you. Molded beam, steel, concrete. Okay, so I do need to overclock these. The molded beam needs to be 1.73. It says 75 units per minute, and then 0.54. So we need 75.54 apparently. And we're making more than that. I'm just going to go ahead and fully overclock this to 200%. It's not going to hurt anything if we're making more. It doesn't have to be exact. It's whatever. And then the other one, was this one we were just doing? No. So this is a steel pipe. Steel pipe. This one Okay, so we need 30 units going one way and 41.67. So we need 71.67. Bum. Done. I mean, I guess the overclocking will matter until things back up. Maybe I should drop this back down, honestly. .73 is what I said. .67. I need 77.67. Yeah. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Tiny little glitches like all the Mercer spheres showing back up on Monday. Yeah, I mean, it is a glitch, but it's not an awful glitch. I imagine if the Mercer spheres showed back up, all of the slugs probably respawned as well, right? Somebody said that in one of the patches they did something that made all that stuff respawn. That's not a big deal. I mean, we're already at a point in the game where those don't matter. The extra Summers loop, maybe we could produce extra stuff, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, so we have this one done and this one done. Let me put this on the thing so you can see it. So we have this one done, molded beam, and steel pipe done. Those are the ones we just clicked off. So the molded beam goes into a constructor to make steel screws, and that also heads to the end of the line over here to the manufacturers. We need 3.34 of those. So I think we're going to hold off on doing anything further with that, but we will get this going. So we need a constructor set up making steel screws. And that is from the steel beams, which is this guy. Yeah, so we need a constructor. The output of this is kind of off center here. I'm not going to make this off center to accommodate. We're just going to put that like that. So this is going to need a splitter. I can't do that, can I? I don't think so. It'd be really cool if I could do that. I think I'm going to move this guy up a little bit, actually. I really have no idea the shape of this factory. I know like what needs to go in it. I don't really know how I'm doing it. All right, so the input goes into here, and then the output. Man, I really want to be able to do this, and I can't. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. Place this here. Then I'll just do this number. This is going to go into here. And then this needs to go somewhere else. So I'm just going to stick a floor hole here. Okay. All right, so that's the steel beams. So steel pipes. And that would be... Which one did I just do here? Oh, let's set that up for steel screws. I didn't actually set the recipe.
Cheered 500. I can't get no satisfactory. I can't get no satisfactory, cause we build, and we build, and we build lots of factories. D.
Yo, Bay, hey, thanks so much for the 500 bits. Appreciate you. So I only needed 138.89 screws per minute, and we're making way more than that. This needs to be underclocked to 0.54, basically. 140.4, is that right? Yeah. So we need 138.8. That's close enough. 54%. We're underclocking. Okay. So back to here. We need these pipes. So we have these pipes. So this goes into an assembler, and that also goes into another assembler. Okay, so we're gonna need a splitter off of this. This other assembler is doing what? Modular frames. We need reinforced iron plates with the screws. Okay. So this guy should definitely go after the last assembler that we just hooked up. So yeah. I'm gonna put this up over here so I can see it. This is all very complicated. It's not that complicated. There's just so much. And like I keep scrolling around and then I lose my place and then I don't know where I'm at. So we are currently making what now? Right, so we want steel pipes going in with quick wire. And that's going to make stators. And then we also want that. Okay. So the steel pipe is going to go into an assembler right in front of it to make stators. There's an assembler. That's a constructor. Assembler. Probably want it lined up with the machine next to it. And that's actually kind of interesting. This lines up with here. Kind of interesting. That means I can just do that. But I also need to put a splitter. Oop, I also need to put a splitter on here. So I know this is not going to be attached properly. We're going to have to redo this belt. Hello? Oh, I must have placed this wrong. Splitter. Input. Floor hole. This guy. Wait, did I place that one right? Yes. Okay, so we got steel pipes coming into this, and then this is going to be making quick wire stator. This requires 60 quick wire per minute. Is this the only place we're using quick wire? I think it might be. So I need 1.88 of these. Which is producing 15.04. This says we need 15. Yep, so that's fine. We're making slightly more than what we need. Ever so slightly. Okay, so we got that set up. So I need a floor hole here. Another one of these here. And that's going to be our quick wire input. Oh, things are getting a little tricky under here. Okay, where do we have quick wire? Quick wire is all the way down here. Is this what it was? Oh, no. Wait, if we're making 90? Quick wire is going to be... What else are we using quick wire for? Quick wire, 150 units is going into the EI limiters. Quick wire is also coming down here to what we're currently working on. The quick wire stator. Okay. I feel like I'm going to run this and then I'm going to have to immediately change it. All right, so this one right here is quick wire. I can't tell if this is in line or not. I think this is in line right here. Yeah, right there, maybe? And then we're gonna put a splitter directly on this. Is it? No, this is a merger. I need a splitter. Like a so, like a so. Okay, so we got a quick wire coming over there. We got 2 floor holes here that we are doing nothing with at the moment. One of those is going to be steel beams and the other one is going to be steel pipes. And we got to like logistically move those to where they, excuse me, where they need to go. So we got the stator and we got screws. Okay, we can mark this one off that is now connected. That would be quick wire stator. This guy we're gonna have to make, but I need to bring the plastic over. What else we got here? So the screws go into this guy and then the coated iron plates go into there. So I guess we should probably do that next. Okay, so where are we making iron ingots and where are those popping out at? You need to start using that website. Your spaghetti is not even close to efficient. Well, it's not really about making it efficient. It's about like not making it like impossible to understand what's going on, I guess. Where is the output of the iron? Which way are these going? These are going down here. So I guess this is our output right here. Here? Okay, iron go up. We got so many floor holes, like I almost feel like I should raise this up another 4 meters. I don't really want to redo stuff, but I almost feel like I should do that. Ooh. Okay, in the future, when I know I'm gonna build a logistics floor, I need to build it bigger than I think I need it. Not like excessively big, but bigger than what I think I need it. All right, so we have iron coming up here. And then I need to put a splitter because we need this in multiple locations. And I don't know where those locations are right now, but I'm just gonna put the splitter here. Okay, so back to this, we needed iron ingots coming up into an assembler that's being merged with plastic. So this is like new resource stuff. And I don't think we need to do anything further over here. So I guess we could add it to this. So this is an assembler. Is that what this is? That's a foundry. Assembler. Let's just stick this like right here. Yep, that'll be fine. Okay, floor hole, floor hole. This guy, that guy. This is making coated iron plates. We probably could have gone away with not doing this as opposed to doing this, but I chose this method. It needs only 7.5 plastic per minute. Oh yeah, we have to bring the plastic over here. That's fun. We got it like 90% of the way here, 95% of the way here. You love the coffee mug? So do I. I like it a lot. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do this in kind of like a convoluted way, but trust me, it's gonna make sense. I'm gonna build a 1-meter platform at the top of this one to match the same height. That way our next set of pylons that we're gonna build to bring that belt over, these are all gonna be at the same elevation. It's gonna be convoluted, but it's gonna make sense. No, what are you doing? Stop it. I need... Oh, I got my finger on the wrong key. That's why I'm doing that. Still on the wrong keys. Zoop. Oh, I guess that is the height of this platform. I didn't realize that. Well, I'm already committed. I'm sure I'm going to have to go around this little mountain or hill or whatever. I'm not sure by how much. Maybe I won't have to go around, actually. And this is why I wanted to do it this way. It's literally a straight shot. Here. Oh, I didn't land on the thing like I thought I was going to. Yeah, actually I need one more platform here. So I'm gonna delete this, and we're gonna delete this, and we're gonna redo that. Actually, how do I want to do this? We need stacked conveyors. I don't know if this is gonna work. We're gonna try something here. This might be weird. We're gonna try something here though. Like, I know I can do this. Oh, that needs to come out further. Being able to snap to these conveyors is very nice. So I want to do that. Oh, it doesn't snap up there. I need to come forward one more, I think. So basically what I'm trying to do is get these at the right height and then see if I can angle that belt to connect to these correctly without like changing elevation. Oh, is it not snapping because I am going the wrong way? That might be reversed. There we go. Yeah, that seems right. Okay, so that is the right height for this guy. So now what I can do is connect here and do this. No, that's not going to work, actually. That's not what I want. Because they're going to end up kissing and I won't have any room in the center there. I might have to move this forward. Oh, actually, I messed up. This one doesn't need to be at that same height. It needs to be lower. Yep, I messed up. So this one actually probably can be turned this way. Because the other one's going to be lower, turn the other way. I don't remember where I placed these, so it worked. I think it needs to be closer by one. So I'm going to snap it one lower. Okay, that connects. Now, I kind of wish that I could do this and then turn this guy. But I guess we can just see that the head of that is just at the very bottom of this guy. So I'm just going to redo this. I don't know if this is going to work. We're going to try this, and this might end up being like really awful. I've never tried doing this before. Oh. Please connect. Please. Oh, yeah, that's bad. Okay, that doesn't do what I want. It would probably be better if those are straight and then the belt would just angle and straighten up because we have the straight mode. If I set this to default, it's better, but yeah, that's awful. Okay, I'm not going to do this. I was just trying this out, see how that would work. This is going to be better. Straight is awful. Is this one as awful going this way? Oh my goodness. That is some ugly belt. I mean, it's kind of cool, but it's ugly. Put some splitter stacks in the middle, the list will attach. That's a good idea. I like it. That's a good idea. We'll try that. So you're saying if I put stack splitters like this, I can get rid of that one. And now we have the perfect straight output. Okay. I like it. That's actually really clever. Oh, that's so much better. That is very clever. I like it. Okay. I'm gonna make sure these are gonna connect. I'm pretty sure they will, but I'm just gonna do that real quick. Down we go. And I don't know where this is going to enter the building, so I think I'm just going to stop the platform here. All of this needs to go away. I wish I had some forward momentum. Ugh, I'm going so slow. I don't think we need that one either. All right. All good, all good, good. These are gonna be some really tall pillars here, but it's fine. Looks like someone trying to make the S. I love how like that is just a worldwide thing. Like people just know about that. The S. I don't remember where I learned that. I was doodling the S probably back in 3rd grade or something. Maybe 6th grade, I don't know. Basically forever ago. Come on, connect. So one thing about the belts being exactly the maximum length, they like difficult to make connect. All right, so this guy is on this platform, so we can get rid of this one. Nope. We want 4, we want this vertical, and we want this to attach underneath. And we want this to go all the way to the ground. I don't know how far I'm going. I can't see the belts from down here. What did that... What did I even click that on? I'm not sure. I think that's the right one. I hope so. This really wasn't that bad to do when I was closer to the ground. Being this high up makes this a little more obnoxious to do. All right, this tree needs to get wrecked. Suck it, Mother Nature. Need power lines for the hover pack? Yeah. I guess I could delete this all the way over here, and then it'd be easier for me to understand like from underneath where the next pillar has to go. I feel like that's what I was doing before. Oh, it goes right through the center of this river or stream or pond or creek or whatever you want to... Not a pond. Stream or creek. Crick? Who here in chat says crick? Is it a creek or a crick? I know there's at least one person here that says crick, and don't lie about it. Whoa. these are some tall pillars. All in the name of keeping these belts level and all at the same height. Pillars need graffiti. That would be pretty awesome if you could do that. 41-meter tall pillars. Spelled creek, pronounced crick. I never understood where that came from. That's like a regional dialect kind of a thing, but it just doesn't make any sense to me. It's a burn or a back. What's a back? That's something I've never heard of before. Right, so we need the plastic on the top line. Does it make any dollars for you? If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Some wise person once said that in like a rap song once. Wise person. So this was the iron, right? I think this was the iron. That just needs to go to here. The plastic's gonna come up through here. So let's get the iron hooked up before I forget what I'm doing with it. Yeah, that's fine. We can have that pointing this way. My phone buzzing at me. Nothing important though. How do I get the items from here up to here? I think what I need to do is undo this, Control Z. We do this. And then we put the splitifier on here. Here. Okay, so we got iron going into this guy. So this one needs plastic. I'm gonna set it this way. So I'm assuming plastic's gonna be coming along this path here. This has been set to... It's been set up. Yep. It's a setup. It's the Appalachian accent. EE becomes IH. Well, here's the thing though. Like people in Montana, which is fairly close to Pacific Northwest, not technically Pacific Northwest. People in Montana said crick. I used to live there. This is why I know this. So I'm assuming I'm gonna put like a wall up here with a conveyor hole. I'm not really sure how we're gonna do this. I mean, I guess what I could do, we could just hook it up, make it ugly, and then like we're gonna like put a wall around this anyway eventually, so it's gonna, or some kind of a thing, so it'll look better. So maybe I could just do that and just put a this guy. Right? I don't know the correct height though, that's the problem. So here's what we gotta do. We want this, no, not default. We want it to be zoop. Zoop, zoop. And then we needed to zoop this way a little bit. And now I might know the correct height as soon as I place one of these here. Oh, that's offsides. Here. Not offsides, off center. Kind of? Actually, no, I think this needs to be snapped. H and then like control over one. I think it needs to be right here. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that's going to be more centered. I think. Nope. Nope, it needs to be... Okay, I was wrong. That's got to be it right there then. Oh, it's not snapping to this. Does it only snap if it's like... I bet it only snaps if I attach to this side first. That's annoying. So we need to reverse it. And that attaches to this. There we go. So this is at the correct height now. Not sure how we're doing this.
Cezero11 just resubscribed for 32 months.
Cezero, thank you so much for the 32. I could do this, and then we could come in from like this side. How far does this go? Oh, it comes over here. Okay, okay. So maybe what I'm gonna do is we'll call this like the last pillar. And this is our plastic that's just gonna go into there. And then we got a spot for like the rubber to continue on. I don't know where the rubber is gonna go just yet. Okay, so we delete. Delete. That's already got a pillar. This needs one though. And then this gets delete. Eh? We're making things happen. It might not be the best way to do it, but we're making things happen. I've missed you all, especially Max. It didn't like your message, apparently. Wait, you left a message? Oh no. Where were you, Cezero? I must have missed the memo. If you missed us, that means you've been gone for a while, which I didn't notice. But I don't know where you've gone or where you went. Hypno really shows us the king these days? Gee, thanks. No, okay. I knew you were not here. I don't know where you went. Sorry, I might have said something that sounded really dumb, and that was not my intention. I'm just a guy, okay? I say dumb things sometimes, unintentionally. Just busy with work, I see. Okay. I'll let that one slide just this once. Don't let it happen again. What is this floor hole? Oh, that's an output. Okay. That steel pipe output. You know, I guess I could utilize the signs that we have. That way I'm less likely to be like, what is this? What is that? What is that? What is this? How do I make a sign? Label sign. How do I, this is like really cumbersome. Set text here. How do I set text here? I'm assuming I said text here, not here. So we want it to say That's not iron. What is this? Steel beam? Steel pipe? Which one is this one? Steel beam. This one is iron. Oh, no. This one?
Maveman85 just resubscribed for 79 months. Oh, what's this thingy do?
Is that iron? Yeah, that's iron. Yo, Maveman, hey, thanks so much for the 79 months.
Says 011 gifted a tier 1 sub to thanks for noticing. They have given 438 gift subs in the channel.
Thanks for noticing me. Says Zero, thank you so much for gifting a sub. Thank you. I did notice you. All right, so we have made this. We have iron plates coming out now. Let's get back to our thing. I keep getting distracted in what I'm doing here. Stop distracting me, chat. Jeez, I'm trying to do things. All right, so we have this. So now we need screws plus iron plates into an assembler. And this is our iron plates, and this is our screws. Yep. And that all goes into an assembler, which is this thing. Yep. So do I place this here, or do I logistically like magic put it in from underneath in like a cool way? I'm not sure. I guess I should just place it and see like what happens, because I might be able to like bring the screws around and up in here, and that might look cool. We might not have the space for it. I'm not sure. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's easy. So we just go from here to here. Boom, done. Okay, so we got screws coming into that one, and then we needed, what did I need? We're making bolted iron plate, so screwed and iron plate. Bolted iron plate. So we need this into there, which I could go underneath for, or we could just do this. Yeah, I don't want to do that. That's like the simplest way. This is the cleaner way. Then we'll just connect those up from underneath. I think we do this actually. Yeah, I think we do that. That kind of makes me want to change this and this a little bit. It's so ridiculous to do that, but I kind of want to do that. We might come back through here and change that later. Okay, so that's another thing done. So we come back to the website. This one's done. So we still have to come over here. We need quick wire and plastic. Oh, we need plastic for this too. Quick wire and plastic for plastic AI limiter. And this is in an assembly. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Oh, I didn't check to see. So bolted iron plate we need fewer of. Yeah, I didn't check to see like what we're overclocking or whatever. Bolted iron plate, this one? Coated iron plate. What are we doing with coated iron plate? We need 0.67 for coated iron plate. So we underclock. We need 50 and we're making 50.25. Okay. And then our bolted iron plate is at 0.56 as well. 0.56. So 8.4 and we need 8.33. Yep, we're good. Okay. That's done. You know, if Max comes in here, I'll gladly show him to you. That's all I'm saying. But he's got to come in here. I'm not hiding him. I might be hiding him. I'm not hiding him, but I might be. Okay. So what were we going to do next? We were going to do... Zoom out so I can see. I think we were going to do the assembler for the plastic AI limiter. So I need quick wire and plastic. And we know the plastic is running right along here. Where's the quick wire? This is our quick wire right here. So I could run another thing along here and then over. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this yet. I think this one's going to come up to this side though. So this is plastic EI limiter. Floor hole, this guy. Nope, that's wrong. Oh, is this machine? No, this machine's right. Okay, so we're gonna put plastic on the left one. How do I line this up properly? I don't know. Is he gonna tell me it's in line, or do I have to like guess? I'm gonna have to play the guessing game. Okay. So I'm gonna place that like that so I can place a splitter. Oh no, now this one's taking priority. Dang it. So I guess I can place it like this. No, we can't do that actually. I guess I can line it up with this thing now. That thing is there. Perfect. Definitely no problems with this thing. It's gonna be correct because I did it. Beautiful. I love it. Can I keep falling off the edge here. Yep, the belt isn't turned at all. It looks good. Okay, so this one needs quick wire, which is this guy right here. So we can just do this and split off this. Again, we're gonna have that same issue, so we need to be here, hopefully. Nope. Dang it. Needs to be scooched over ever so slightly. It is so hard to tell. Now it's over too far. I hate it. Okay, we're gonna do it this way again. So I have a point of reference. Should I do it from this side, maybe? I guess if we center that on this thing, it should be centered, yeah? By center on this thing, I mean the arrow's centered like in the center of this thing, which it looked like it was. This should be perfect now. It's not! Maybe it is, I don't know. I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's way faster, just place foundation snaps to the right spot. Maybe. It's fine though. Everything's fine, deep breaths, just don't look at it. Okay, so the plastic AI limiter, we need overclock to 1.25. We need to make 10 units per minute. 10 per minute. Okay, so that guy is another one marked off the list. Okay, so the next one we need is electromagnetic control rods. We need 2.5 assemblers. So I'm going to do 2 assemblers and we'll overclock 150%. I think that's what we're going to do. So that needs stators and that needs AI limiters. Stators and AI limiters. What are we making here? Reinforced. Screw. Stator. So what do we got going on beyond this line right here? A lot of stuff. I need this. Let's see here. Stator and AI limiter. If I place this over here, I just need to like check the location of those floor holes and see how bad this is going to be to like transfer things over. So we need to go from there, which seems like that might be a problem, to here, which is probably going to be a problem. We can do this. Oh, actually, that won't be a problem. This one might be, though. Unless it isn't. This almost is going to work perfectly. Oh, it is just so short. It is almost there. Why won't you go in? Did I have this one set the wrong way? Or do I have this one set the wrong way? This one's set the wrong way. Dang it. This is an output. And so maybe the belt actually will connect. Oh, I don't have this one hooked up now. This is an input. Now we try it one more time. Oh, it does connect. Look how beautiful this is. The belts are right next to each other. It's almost like I did this on purpose. Almost. It's almost like that. All right. So I also needed what else? Oh, this is electromagnetic control rod. Alternate? No. Nope, we're doing it this way. The non-alternate recipe. Maybe I should have done it the other way. Maybe I decided not to do it because the other way needed quartz. And that'd be another resource to bring over here. I don't remember. There was some reason that I decided. 2.25. So we could just fully overclock this and just call it a day. That'll leave no room for expansion in the future. Like if we want to boost this up, I think we'll just do this. That way I don't have to run more belts and split these and all this kind of stuff. And then the other one I needed is the stator, which is here. No. That was a stator we just did. This was a stator. I need the AI limiter, which is right here. Belt spaghetti. Oh, this isn't gonna work. Okay, we can't do that. Definitely should have made that 8 meters instead of 4 meters. We could go up. That might actually be something to do. Do this, this, that. Oh, we can't do that. What if I do a merger? That almost puts it in line. Whoops. We could do that. Let me try. We do that with a merger. If we do that with a merger. What if we do, whoop, not you. Ooh. I'm not really sure how to do this to make it look decent. The problem is we have a centered output with an off-centered input. What if I do this and this and then a splitter and a merger? Just trying some things here. And what if I go from here to here? Does that look okay? I mean, it gets it off the ground. I'm not sure if that looks good. It does. I'm sure it doesn't look good, but it gets it off the ground. Ideally, I'd like it under the ground, but we're kind of running into space limitations. I think we're just going to go with that. I mean, if we did this, like, what difference would it be if I just got rid of these and just went from this to this? No difference. So now we have the electromagnetic control rods. I'm not happy with the way that looks. That's like the first thing.
How's it going, Hypno?
It's going pretty good. How you doing, dude?
Pretty good. I was just refueling a truck that ran out, and yeah, I started messing with the blueprint machine for the first time,
Okay.
and I have learned how to automate being obnoxious. If you'd like to come by at any point.
Automate being obnoxious.
Yes. I realized I could do some really nitpicky things with angles to make them slightly off 90 degrees on the machines.
Oh, Joe, what are
But
you
I can
doing?
but I can do it in a replicatable manner without wasting a bunch of time being obnoxious each time.
All right, where are you at?
Okay, so I am north of the aluminum plant. I extended that. You know how that road used to dead end? It still dead ends, but now it dead ends further north. Because yeah, this is where I'm building the supercomputer plant.
Okay, I'm gonna make my way over there. I need a break from what I'm working on here.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Since it's getting close to the hour, it might be a good time to suggest meeting up.
Yep. All right, I'm on my way. It's gonna take me probably 5 or 10 minutes to get there, though.
Oh yeah, no rush. I'm just painting pipes so they match and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm trying to focus a little bit on the aesthetics. I'm designing this in such a way that Isuma can do the outer shell, but I'm trying to have the inside bit make some sense at least.
Yeah, that's usually how I do the builds, is make the inside the way I want it and just give myself plenty of room to like put something around it, I guess.
There's not like a clear paint off a concrete foundation if you apply a swatch to that instead of the other thing, is there?
You want to remove the paint color?
Yeah, well, I accidentally put paint on a foundation when I was trying to paint a pipe.
I don't know if there's a clear paint. I know there's an unpainted option. I don't know if that...
Yeah, I could just try concrete material and see if it goes back. It says invalid customization target.
I'm trying to remember where the aluminum factory is. That's the building that we've been
That's
the
one,
blueprinting on.
Yeah, we had all the blueprinting next to it. And
Mhm.
you just keep going north from there.
Yeah, I'm coming from the computer factory, so
Oh yeah, that's a ways out.
it is a ways. Yo, Silver Lightning! Thank you for the 71 months, dude! Whoop. It's all that time I spent in Gran Turismo 3 on the PlayStation 2 way back in the day. I'm like an expert driver. Oh!
Okay, it looks like
Never
switching it
mind.
to asphalt
I'm
and back
bad.
fixes it. So, yay, concrete is fixed.
Hey, you got it fixed.
Woo! These cooling systems.
Such a
are
good
kind
game.
of, I'm trying to like color code the machines to kind of match whatever colors the things they make are.
Yeah, we were talking about that the other day. I saw that you did that like at the factory you've been working on. Then I wanted to do that at what I'm working on right now to make it easier to understand what's making what.
Yeah, I feel like it's just much more visually clear, and it feels more it's kind of easier to just get mentally oriented, you know?
I think it's this way. No, this is the rubber factory. Is that it right there? Like off in the distance? I think that's it over there. You saw that coming? Yeah, all I gotta do is gloat about something, then all of a sudden fail. Although I don't know if I'd call spending a bunch of hours in Gran Turismo 3 on the PlayStation 2 gloating, but you know. Ah! And this road does like some peculiar things. All right, I am approaching the aluminum factory from the east.
Ooh, from the east.
Mm-hmm.
Are you coming over land, like just wildly jetpacking?
I am in an Explorer on the road.
Oh, gotcha. Oh,
You
yeah, I
said
see
you were you're where from?
I'm north of the aluminum factory. So when you get to
North?
that aluminum factory intersection,
Yeah.
you remember where the nitrogen is? I extended the road up toward there.
Okay. The server will restart in 60 minutes. What is that?
I don't know. Maybe that's a new setting since the update.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. Interesting.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Oh, this truck's gonna run me over. Okay, there's a lot of stuff here. I don't know anything about this. I see you though, so
Oh, well, that'll help. I think that's like 90% of finding me right there.
I'm just gonna park this guy in the center, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's safe. Okay. Yeah, so Isuma picked this spot because he was saying, like, this has a great line of sight from the aluminum factory, and you can see the aluminum factory down there really clearly, too.
Okay. Yeah.
And so, yeah, we've got these 4 blenders that are working on these parts, but what I wanted to show you was I've created these slightly off 90-degree modular things in the blueprint thing. So I've now slapped 2 of them next to each other up here. And these are foundries. They each, I connect 1 wire and 2 conveyor belts, and they start producing whatever they're supposed to produce with 6 different devices.
Why do you do these things, Joe?
Only to hurt you. It's pretty obvious, I think.
Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So you say you placed multiple of these where?
Right up here slightly to the north of you, on the 2nd floor of this building.
Okay.
And yeah, so these are now producing a ton of steel because we need a bunch of motors for a bunch of turbo motors for a bunch of high-end parts later anyway.
Uh-huh.
And so yeah, I was like, oh, there's like 2 really strong iron nodes right here, and we've already got some coal nodes that I can now upgrade to Mark III miners and pull the coal off of as well.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. With this blueprint, you're locking it to the world grid, and when you lock it to the world grid, that's when it's slightly off-centered.
Yeah. So
Okay.
let me see if I can pull up the hologram for the blueprint. It's called Joe's 6X Stacked Foundry here. Yeah. And so, can you see that?
Yep, I can see it.
Yeah. So the base of it fits on the world grid.
Yep.
But then the what do you call it? The inputs and the outputs are all slightly off, and they're not even off in a consistent way with each other.
I would ask you how you did this, but to be honest, I'm never gonna do it, so I don't need to know.
That's completely fair.
Oh my goodness. I'm assuming you did something with like the road barriers or whatever, right?
No. So you can build unlocked foundations on top of like the locked ones.
Oh.
Where like you can like use your mouse wheel to like click them like a couple degrees off.
Wait. How do you do that? By pressing control.
Yeah, control lets you do like really fine rotation.
Yeah, because normal mouse wheel is like 45. Okay, I see.
Yeah. And so basically the idea is that whatever I build like this, Isuma can still build a shell around it that'll conform to the world grid and look fine. But
when you go inside, your eyes are just gonna melt out of your face. It's fine.
It's just like, wait, what?
Well, you know, Joe, as long as you're happy with what you've designed, I guess that's the important thing.
Oh, I am absolutely delighted. I never thought I could automate being obnoxious at this scale. This is so pleasing to me. I feel like I've really captured the spirit of the game. But yeah, what I was thinking is if I could build a bunch of like internal modules to put inside of a factory where it's like, okay, here's, you know, some stacked constructors, here's some stacked assemblers, you know, and then, you know, just feed in one input and one output or whatever, or however many inputs and however many outputs, get the power in. Then, you know, scaling up later will just be way easier. It's like, okay, we need a foundry. Here's 6 of them. They're all wired. Let's go, you know.
What is this thing?
That is a beam support, or not a beam support. That is a beam, like a big frame. If you go down here.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking I might end up like double tapping the foundation on this one to stop the Z fighting or something. I gotta figure out a trick to that. I don't love it the way it is.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine, but yeah, I get it.
Yeah, it's not great.
A little bit of clipping never hurt anybody.
Yeah, like this one is kind of covered up by the belt, so it doesn't really matter too much, but you know.
So my chat told me something the last time I played. If you open your inventory, at the very top of the inventory screen, it says equipment shortcuts. And those correspond to your number key. So the one on the left is number 1. The second one would be number 2. So like you can quickly switch between a jetpack and your hover pack.
Oh, that's super handy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
Awesome. Well, you know, I've actually got to go start making fajitas for my family. Or if you're going to be going for a while, I can raid you, but otherwise I can send folks somewhere else.
What time is it?
It's
I'll
5:05
probably
here. So
yeah, I'm probably going to be
there.
going for maybe 10 or 15 more minutes, but not much longer. So
Okay. Well, I'll send folks on a different way then. But yeah, thanks for coming over and checking all this out.
Yeah, no problem. It's fun seeing you being obnoxious, Joe.
I know. And if you ever do need a foundry, that's actually the only blueprint any of us have made. So you're kind of stuck. Good luck.
Oh no.
Enjoy making your own.
Yeah.
All right. Catch you later.
All right, see you, dude. You hope Max comes in before I leave? Well, if he shows up. But I don't know. This is usually around the time of evening where he's taking his cat naps. But it's possible he might come in. I don't know. Floofy Max. Yes, he is definitely the floofiest. It's not dinner time? See, the thing is, he's usually like sleeping until about... I mean, his schedule changes from time to time, but recently he's been sleeping until about another hour or 2 from now, and then he like gets up for the evening. His late afternoon cat nap, which was followed directly before that by his mid-afternoon cat nap. And then before that, he had his early afternoon cat nap. So like you can, obviously he's like really tuckered out, so. Does Max get the nighttime zoomies? Every once in a while. I've never been like woken up in the middle of the night by him like running around and banging into stuff, if that was the question. But like at nighttime before I go to bed, like when I'm setting up the coffee pot or whatever, and I start running the water, for whatever reason, he hears the water running sound, and that's his cue to just like start bolting around the place. No idea why. And he doesn't do it all the time, just sometimes. But it's usually triggered by the sound of me turning on a faucet. And it's not like he's scared of the sound of the faucet, because I've like only ever washed his tail off one time. I don't give him baths. He doesn't need baths. Like, he's self-cleaning. So I don't know. It's just the sound. Your first get a nighttime zoomies even at the age at 17. All right, where am I going? I go this way. I think I remember. Yeah, this is the path. The last time I took this path, I was saying those two roads should be connected, or there should just be a T-junction like down here further. Need street signs? Yeah. I forgot that you can press like the buttons and make the thing honk. It doesn't even say that's an option that you can do, but you can. Train horns as well? Oh no, I ran into a light pole. It jumped out in front of me. Hey look, a Mercer sphere. Dang it, that one jumped out in front of me too. So if all of those respawn, did all like the mobs respawn? Like this big glowy thing down here? I feel like all of the I feel like all the stuff on the map must have been respawned. So if that's the case, is it crash sites respawned, or like the stuff that's strewn, or is there a crash site right here? I don't remember. I think I just saw one, didn't I? Is there stuff? No hard drive, and I don't see any stuff on the ground. Okay. Just curious. Yeah, I haven't read like the bug reports or anything like that, and I didn't see that in the patch notes. Maybe it was in there. I don't recall seeing it about things being respawned on the map, but if you had hatcheries and a factory, those might be back and you'll have the surprise. Oh. Hatcheries are the things that like spawn the little flying insects, I assume. We're gonna take a look at this factory again since we're here. I just want to make sure all the lights are green. We've never... Oh, this one's yellow. Why is this one yellow? No stuff. It's getting stuff, but this is like showing there's nothing in there. So I'm not sure what's going on. It's producing stuff. That's all that matters. All right. I like this factory. This was fun to work on. I think it turned out really nice. Yeah, this one we only did a 4-meter logistics floor as well. But I like the big open enclosed spacing that we got going on here. It just feels nice. Oh, what is this? This feels new. I don't know who added this. Maybe Joe did randomly for some reason. I don't know. Well, somebody, okay, so here's the thing. Somebody else, like, so this is like new since I built this structure. So I don't know who did this. And then these are new too. So I don't know who did this. I don't know. But like, one thing's for sure, this isn't matching the color scheme of this build because we did like black and red for everything. So like this catwalk over here is gray with the red stripes, red connectors. And this one over here, somebody built all white for some reason. So I'm just gonna go ahead and paint it. So at least it matches the colorization of the rest of the place, but I'm not sure who built this. And these would be painted black too also. Do. Okay. And then whoever did that down there didn't put them up here either. I don't know. Just seems like a random thing to do for some reason. Yeah, green lights everywhere in the computer factory. Looks good. Wait, this isn't computers. What are we making here? No, this is computers. I got confused between this one and the motor factory. You don't like the berries in front of the machines, to be honest? I don't like them either. But somebody placed them there, so I'm not just gonna undo somebody's work. Maybe it was Azuma that did that. I honestly don't know who did. Maybe it was like during the time where we were going around and putting all these things around stuff. Who knows? No, you cannot get off at the logistics floor on that secondary scaffolding that was put in. Like, there's a lot of things about that are kind of confusing to me, but you know, I'm not the only one playing on the server, so I'm not going to just delete things. All right, so where did we end off here? We were making electromagnetic control rods. I lost my planner. So electromagnetic control rods, that is actually done. So we need to take the reinforced iron plates and steel pipes into an assembler, 4 assemblers, to make steel frame, which is modular frame. So reinforced plates and steel pipe. Oh no, the steel pipe is down here, isn't it? Here? Stator? Screw? Wait, no, it's this. Please? I'm confused. Are we making that downstairs? I thought it was these first 2 machines right here. Here we go, pipe. Beam, okay. So this is our steel pipe that we need. I've already lost what I was looking at. Okay, so steel pipe and reinforced iron plates. So we need these guys and these guys. Perfect. Okay. And we needed 4. I guess this is going to end up being a 3-story building. Well, we only got room for 3, so I might overclock one of these to 200% or 217%. And these are supposed to be steel to frame. And then we need the pipes in here. So I think pipes are the first things we're going to figure out. And then we'll figure out the reinforced. The reinforced iron plate, we might just go up and over because I think we can easily do that. Yep. Yeah, so let's figure out these pipes here. Which is coming out of this guy. So we need to connect from there to here. Which is not going to be easy with our current setup. Yeah, that's going to clip through no matter what we do. Can I change this? Stop it. I can change. The problem is all 3 of those, we have a belt and we need that to be like not there. My cool belt that I was like, oh, it's like I did that on purpose. So that belt needs to go. Can I bring this down and run a belt like under? Is that going to clip through the floor? I'm not actually sure what's going on here. Don't see it. If you don't see it, doesn't exist. No, let's not do that. So if I do that and then run a belt. Oh, that looks fine. Even though that doesn't look fine. It'll be fine though. Oh, we could do that. I'm not going to do that though. Hold on a second. Let's undo this. I'm going to change this one. Like that. And we're doing that. Okay, so that reroutes that belt. Whoa. So we still got this one kind of like needing to be adjusted. So what I could do is come out here and then go down. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this. We'll do that. We're gonna bring this down. I don't know how far. Here? From that to right there. Okay, so then we can get rid of this. Oh, that didn't actually connect into this guy. Interesting. Yep. Unfortunately, this is going to feel very spaghetti under here, and that's specifically because there's just not a lot of room. It's kind of annoying to me. So we needed the pipes from this one to these guys. So if I bring this down, I think we can put a splitter on these. I think I want this facing. How do I want to do this? No, click the belt. Oh my goodness. So if I place this here and then I connect to this, it won't let me do that. Okay. Here's the deal. I want to connect from this, and then I want it to be straight, not from where I'm like pulling it from, but like where it's going to end up. I don't know how to do that. How does this work? Middle clicking belts is very frustrating. Yes. Agreed. Maybe if I do this. I mean, I don't know. It just sucks not having a lot of room here, I guess. Well, anyway, I want this to go all the way across. So yeah, I'm just gonna place these. Like I was gonna do. Nope, that's too far down. Splitter. Okay, so we're gonna have the input. Oh, this thing's facing the wrong way. Are all of these facing the wrong way? They are. Dang it. Input, input, input. So I want to go from here to here. Maybe we'll do it this way. Okay. Easy. That wasn't a struggle at all. And then we need the reinforced plates out of this thing to go into all of these. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. And then we need a splitter. The input's gonna come from this side. Okay. Modular frames, now done. We can mark this off the list. Oh, I need 4.17. We need to get that done. So we currently have 3. So let's bring this one up to 200%. We'll put 3 in there. 2.17. So we need, how much do we need? 12.5 units. This is making 6.5. I'm assuming the other 2 are making 3 each. Yeah. 3 per minute. 3 per minute. Okay. Now we need to combine these up. Do we have any room underneath to combine these, or how are we doing this? We might be able to do that, actually. What just happened? I don't think that's what I wanted. It was like bouncing around. Output. 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 And then we need merger. Actually, no. I've been doing this when I chain these machines together, that the output is always to the closest part of the building, not the middle of the building. But the closest edge of the building, not the middle of the building. So this would be our full output right here. Unfortunately, that kind of clips through, but I think it'll be fine. Then I'll just label that. Where's my label thingies? Do I need to label it? Nah. I think I'll just know. Electromagnetic control rods. Okay, so everything on that's now done. So according to our list here, we need 3.34 manufacturers to make flexible framework. Okay, we're almost there. And they're gonna need 10 assemblers to make the magnetic field generator. And that's the 2 items that go into here. So maybe we'll pump all the items up that makes this to the next floor. And then this will be our final thing. I think we're gonna call it here for today. We got another floor done. We had to make some compromises. Some things I'm not like super happy with the way it turned out, but you know, that's just the way things are. This logistical floor definitely could have been bigger, and that would have saved us some headaches, but we got to figure it out, and things are ran the way they should be ran. And like, we can walk around our machines upstairs without having to deal with all of these belts everywhere, which is great. Unfortunately, we do have to have some exposed just because there's not enough room. We might be able to clean that up a little bit, although we're looking a little tight under here, so maybe not. Yeah, I think we're probably at the limit for this floor. Why does it even need to go up there? I'm not sure what you're asking. I think that was a... It doesn't... Oh, you're asking why this needs to go up here? It doesn't. I put it there because that was a connection from this splitter. So we can adjust that later. We'll figure that out when we get our next thing, because we'll probably end up having a third floor with another maintenance area, another logistical area, and then we can move this to like better suit that or whatever. That's fine. I put it there because I'm lazy. It's the end of the day and I am needing some dinner, so that's that. Unfortunately, like, we have a bunch of space that could be used up here that's unused. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do here. Maybe this is just gonna be open space. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, that's it for today. Thanks so much for hanging out, everybody. Appreciate your support, those who supported. Appreciate you being here, those of you who are just hanging out. Follow the channel if you're new so you get notified when I go live. Should be back tomorrow, probably for double streams. Satisfactory followed by some modded Minecraft, so if you're into that. We'll see you then, but that is all I got. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. We'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.